All right, welcome to another DGX compare session. And today we're going to be working with Alibaba's Qwen 3.6 35 billion parameter LLM. And this is the A3B build running on floating point 4 quantization. I have the build installed on this DGX machine. It's an Acer GN100 with 128 gigabytes of RAM. And also on this MacBook Pro, also running 4 floating point quantization. Again, the same build, and this time running on MLX. So as usual, we have a query. The query this week is, or this time is, tell me all about megalodons, and then we purposely misspelled that. Same thing over on the Mac side. And as you guys know, MOE, well, the large language model this time around is an MOE. So it's actually a thinking model. So the expectation that I'm going to have is that the Spark is going to be running faster in terms of prefill. The Mac will take a little longer, but when it comes to decode time, the Mac will just sprint away because the Mac's running at a much faster memory bandwidth. So let's go ahead and give it a try. 1, 2, 3. I'll click the button there and also click the button here. And here we go. So as you can see out of the gate, the DGX has already pre-filled everything and is already starting to run. That looks reasonable at about, I don't know, 25 frames per second. The Mac over here, it's still thinking. But there we go, off to the races. And as you can see, the speed is significantly more. I'm talking probably, looks like 30, 40. And they're both going at a pretty good rate. Again, both human readable. And again, these are local machine runs. And my expectation was correct, where the Mac has already completed the decode and the DGX is still running. It's a lot of data. Yesterday we tested Nemotron and there was some speed differences, but in terms of the total time to spit out the content, not as bad. So yeah, there we go. They're both finally done. But as you can see, both pretty reasonable in terms of usage. Let's take a look at the content. It's a lot of pages. It's a lot of data running from this really cool model. I mean, the 3.6 is pretty solid. And let's take a look over on the Mac side. Yeah, pretty stable. So I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that despite this model being local, the speed is pretty solid. And as long as they keep 3.6 free, I don't see a reason why you'd have to go to the cloud. It can be done locally, and you wouldn't have to expose any of your data or information to the hyperscalers. All right, so there we go. Qwen 3.6, 35 billion for floating point quantization.